today, guys, we gotta talk about the NBA Champions Collection in NBA 2K22 Myteam because the reward is epic, at least according to 2K, and so there's a lot that we gotta cover in this video right here. Now, before we do get started, I want to know down below in the comments right now, how many of these Dark Matters do you currently have? Maybe you have every single one, maybe you only got a couple, maybe you only got your favorite player, or maybe you don't even have any. Let me know down below in the comments. Make sure to leave a like right on the video and subscribe to the channel with notifications on, and also let me know what you guys want to see as a reward for this mural right here, because 2K already came out and said that it is going to be an epic reward. You guys can see right here, it says for the champions assembling their mural, you can look to add these 15 Dark Matter players to your collection in the premium releases all season long. And this time around, the reward for completing this collection isn't a coach card, but we'll have more on that epic reward later. And so you guys can see right there, it's not going to be a coach card, it's going to be epic, and I'm hoping that 2K gives us an amazing reward because these players are getting a little expensive, especially with the new ones and the latest ones that we have been getting. And I'm gonna be talking about some of my ideas and also some of my predictions and also some players that I want to see get added with the mural and rewards and stuff like that, because I have a really good idea that a lot of people would agree with, and also we've seen in other, you know, type of games like Madden and stuff like that. And so we're gonna be covering everything in this video right here. So first things first, this collection is super expensive. As you guys can see, I actually have myself a few of these Dark Matter heroes already, and I'm still missing a couple. Like Kevin Durant is about like nearly 300,000 MT. Oh my goodness, bro. And then I'm also missing, who am I missing right here? Pau Gasol. And luckily with Pau Gasol, he's actually pretty cheap compared to the other players. But then like the other cards are definitely still expensive, like Michael Jordan. He's pretty pricey, and you do need 15 of these Dark Matters. Like you need every single Dark Matter to complete the reward. And again, 2K said it's going to be an epic reward, and I'm hoping that they actually do give us something amazing, because again, these players are way too expensive. You're probably looking at like millions of MT just literally locked in if you do end up completing this collection. And so we got to talk about this epic reward that 2K does have planned. I actually ended up adding all the players that we have currently right now so we can take a better look at the mural, and you can see we're missing some players. We got somebody between Kevin Durant and Kareem, somebody between Dwayne Wade and Curry, somebody under Kevin Garnett, and somebody on top of LeBron James. You know, big pause right there. But you can see the mural right here. We're missing 4 players at the moment, and the reward is going to be epic. I have my theories, but first we gotta talk about the players that we could be seeing as part of the mural. Now, the first player that we do gotta talk about is going to be somebody on top of LeBron and also next to KD. You can see some rings out here. You can also see that he's missing some clothes as well. And there's one player that has the most rings, and that's gonna end up being Bill Russell. I really wouldn't be surprised if Bill Russell is part of the mural. A lot of people were thinking that Bill Russell was going to be the reward for completing all 15 Dark Matters, but it's pretty obvious that it is going to be Bill Russell right here, just because like it kind of makes sense, and Bill would definitely, you know, just fit this piece right here. And so I think Bill Russell is definitely going to be getting an invincible and also a hero card. You know, when it comes to him, he might be like a overpowered, cheesy center too, especially at this point in the game. They might end up giving him the best release. They'll give him obviously 65 Hall of Fame badges and a bunch of animations. And so Bill Russell, I definitely do feel like is going to be part of this mural. So he's not going to be the reward, at least not in my theory and also in my predictions with the other players and the reward. Again, let me know down in the comments what you guys think. And so Bill Russell right here definitely looks like it's going to be that piece right there. And now we gotta talk about the player right here between KD and Kareem. I actually think it's going to be Magical Johnson, and I'm pretty positive, not that kind of positive obviously, not like Magic, but I'm pretty positive that it is going to be Magic. You can kind of see right here that he's holding a basketball, so I wouldn't be surprised if Magic, you know, the greatest point guard of all time, even though Curry, you know, he's definitely in the discussion as well now. But Magic Johnson, I feel like definitely could be right here. And so that means that Magic, he'll get a hero card. He'll also end up getting an invincible card too. And he definitely has a lot of rings in case you didn't know. So also a champion out there. And when it comes to him, you know, he's going to be a cheesy, overpowered, oversized point guard, especially as an invincible with all the badges, animations, and so on. And so Magic Johnson, again, I really wouldn't be surprised if he's also part of the mural. And when you think of champions, you think of Magical Johnson and also Bill Russell. And speaking of Magic, we also got to include Larry Legend out here. You know Larry's also going to be in this mural. He might be next to Steph Curry, since, you know, he was able to shoot a 3-ball out there too, especially back in his day. And with Magic and Larry Bird, you also think of champions. And Larry Legend right here also should be getting an invincible one way or another. And his invincible card, you guys already know. I'm hoping that they make him really good though, because Larry Bird is always one of those players that sometimes they make him extremely good, sometimes he's kind of like mid, but I'm hoping that with this invincible that's coming up, they'll make him an amazing invincible card in 2K. And so Larry Bird right here is going to be my next prediction for another player added to the mural. Now we gotta talk about the other player. Now you guys can see right here, there's some black and there's some white. And I mean, when you think of that, you think of one team, the Spurs, and I feel like Tim Duncan will also be added to this mural. And so Timmy D, you know what he also did with the Spurs, also a champion. When you think of champions, these are literally the players that you think of. And basically, when it comes to a champions mural, you definitely gotta have some champions, even though some of them were definitely surprises. And now I do feel like it definitely has to be like the missing 4 players. They have to be Bill Russell, Magic, Larry Bird, and Tim Duncan. Again, Tim Duncan getting an invincible card. All these players that get a hero, they end up getting an invincible card in Myteam with 99 stats, 65 Hall of Fame badges, the best animation stats, etc. And so Timmy D right here, Bill Russell, Magical Johnson, and Larry Legend, I feel like are the final 4 players. And so now we gotta think about who's going to be the reward for getting all 15 of these Dark Matters. And don't forget, 2K said it's going to be epic. It's not going to be a coach. And so I'm assuming that it's actually going to be a player. Now, you guys know we also did have the Challengers mural with the reward being an invincible Joel Embiid, which in my opinion was also an amazing reward. And I actually have 3 different things that 2K could do for the reward right here. Now, the first one obviously is the obvious one where 2K could just give us an invincible reward card, the same as Joel Embiid. Maybe a champion that's not part of the mural. Maybe like a Robert Horry, maybe somebody else, maybe somebody from the Celtic days, the Laker days, and stuff like that. So it could just be an invincible reward. But with 2K saying it's going to be epic, I think they gotta go above and beyond. And one of the things that I want 2K to do is I want them to give us a GOAT card out here, bro. Look at this right here. We had ourselves LeBron James, Michael Jordan, Kobe, Magic Johnson, and Kareem as GOAT cards in Myteam last year. And so I think it would be really cool if 2K were to give us any of these players as a GOAT card. This could be a way of them introducing GOAT players already in Myteam, because I do feel like they're coming soon. I wouldn't be surprised if we do end up seeing a GOAT player by, you know, next season and stuff like that. So maybe they could give us a GOAT player, maybe Michael Jordan, maybe LeBron James, and tell me that wouldn't be epic. I mean, you gotta lock in 15 Dark Matters anyway, and they're expensive, and this collection is going to be expensive, and so I would love a GOAT card. And so that's gonna be option number 2, at least idea number 2. And for idea number 3, I think 2K should do something that Madden does, and they should give us an option of making any card that we want into an invincible. So for example, we could literally choose any card in Myteam to make an invincible player. For example, I would pick Taco Fall. My boy Paulino right here came through with a beautiful taco. If I could pick any player to make into an invincible that we don't already have, it would be Taco Fall. Tell me that wouldn't also be epic. Like maybe a GOAT card, or maybe a way to make any player in the game an invincible. It could be like a LaMelo Ball, it could be Lonzo Ball, it could be your favorite player, it could be something else. I think that would be an epic reward where 2K could just be like, hey, you can make anybody into an invincible, or maybe anybody into a GOAT card with 99 stats. And I feel like them giving us the option for that would definitely be epic, and it would make sense for locking in this expensive collection. And I don't know about you guys, but I would love for 2K to do that. Leave a like on the video if you do agree. Kind of like how they do the golden ticket in Madden. 2K can do their own thing where we can get any invincible card or any 99 everything stats and just stuff like that, where we can actually choose the player that could be the reward. And maybe we have an option between, you know, the player that we could potentially pick from, or maybe they pick from some players and so on. And 2K has never done anything like that, and why not just do it now? You know what I mean? Like, what better time than the present time, and just make it. Maybe we can put it into like an exchange, and maybe we can put in, you know, the reward item that we get for completing this collection, and then we also put in like the player that we want to get, and then they would become 99 stats, invincible, and then also with like 65 Hall of Fame badges and stuff like that. Or maybe they can make it, you know, where they have a selected amount of players that we can choose from, and then we can pick the invincible and stuff like that, because I feel like it has to be something epic. I'm really hoping that it's not just like an invincible player, even though knowing 2K, it's probably gonna end up being that. That's why I'm giving 2K some ideas, and let me know down below in the comments right now what you guys want to see as the reward, because maybe they could do a GOAT card, you know, for example, say GOAT Michael Jordan, or maybe a GOAT Bill Russell, since those are like the 2 biggest champions, you know, Bill Russell having the most rings, and then Michael Jordan literally being 6-0. And I know that MJ is part of the mural, so I doubt that he would be the reward card, but I still feel like this would be a great opportunity for 2K to introduce a GOAT card as the first one in Myteam, and then after him we start getting the other GOAT players that we're gonna be seeing this year in Myteam. And so 2K, if you want to stay true to your word where you're saying it's going to be epic, it's not gonna be a coach, we want to see something amazing. Don't just make it where it's an invincible player. Maybe give us some, you know, Hall of Fame badges on top of that too, kind of like how they did with the collector level and stuff like that. So maybe they can do that. Maybe it'll just be an invincible player and then also some Hall of Fame badges. Let me know down below in the comments which invincible would you want. I would love, you know, a champion, and if 2K were to give us any invincible that we would want, you guys know I want Taco Fall, or even somebody else. Again, let me know down below in the comments what you guys think. I just wanted to give 2K some ideas, and I also wanted to talk about this collection because it is looking like it's going to be pricey, especially with the remaining players and the players that we have been getting, and you're going to be having to lock in a lot of MT. Not everybody's going to be locking this in. It really just comes down to how epic this reward really is going to be. And so let me know down below in the comments what you guys think about it. Let me know your ideas. Let me know your theories. Do you agree with some of the ideas that I talked about? Do you agree with the players that we're still missing? Or maybe you think differently. Maybe you think it's going to be a different reward. Maybe a different player added to the mural. Just let me know down below in the comments. And I'll be sure to keep you guys updated with everything else. So hopefully we do end up seeing a GOAT card. Maybe any invincible. Or maybe it'll just be an invincible card. We'll see what happens. I'll keep you guys updated like I said. This will be this one. Make sure to leave a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel with notifications on. Comment down below. And if you guys do want to check out some more videos, check out the 3 that I uploaded. I ended up doing a pack opening with the new Dark Matters and Invincibles. It was crazy. I ended up spending over 2 million VC. Also check out the No Money Spent series, and then check out the squad builder with the NBA Finals. And as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Roses in my wallet and I'm flexing it for real. Racks and racks and racks, I look like rookie of the year.